like to get started. First of all, my name is Ed Coleman. I'm the Director of Marketing at King's Dominion, and I want to thank everybody for coming today. I think what we're going to do today is look forward to 2010 for what's going to be one of the most exciting seasons in the history of King's Dominion. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce the folks that are up here with me on the stage. Starting from the left over here, we have Mr. Richard Kinzel, the Chief Executive Officer of Cedar and President of Cedar Fair Entertainment Company. Next to Dick, we have Jack Felpus, our Chief Operating Officer from Cedar Fair Entertainment Company. Next person probably needs no introduction. He's the Lieutenant Governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia, Bill Bowling. Directly behind me, we have Jeff Steiner from Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. He's the Executive Vice President and General Manager. Next to Jeff, we have Ms. Taylor Earnhardt, who's the most recent member of the Earnhardt family to drive the number 3 car. Next is Pat Jones, the Vice President and General Manager of King's Dominion. In addition, we have some very special guests out in the audience today. We've got Mr. John Gordon Jr., the Chairman of the Hanover County Board of Supervisors. We have Ed Vaya, the Vice Chairman of Hanover County Supervisors. I believe Alicia Bailey is here, the President and CEO of the Virginia Tourism Corporation. And most importantly, we have Judy Kinzel, Mr. Kinzel's wife. And Richard Zimmerman, Regional Vice President for Cedar Fair Entertainment Company. Thank you all for being here. We're going to be hearing from some of these distinguished guests in just a few minutes, and you'll be able to ask them questions at the end of our presentation. On a personal note, I'm finishing my 34th season at King's Dominion this year. Yeah. It's been wonderful. I mean, can you imagine riding roller coasters for a living? It's a great deal. I've been a part of many ride introductions and announcements over those years, but I can say that without a doubt, this is the most exciting one that I've been waiting for my entire career. What we're going to share with you today represents a milestone in the park's history. It sets a standard for the amusement park industry that's going to be tough act to follow. And the next few minutes you're going to be hearing about this amazing new attraction that I think will establish itself as the most thrilling ride in the park's history. I can't wait for it to get here. I can't wait for you to hear about it. So let me introduce Pat Jones, Vice President General Manager. I'll give you some more information. Thanks.
Thank you, Ed. Appreciate that. Welcome, everyone. As Ed mentioned, he's been here for a long time, and I'm not going to talk about how long I've been here because it's been, well, not quite as long, but a long time, and I don't want to date myself. But I, too, agree that everyone in the park has been waiting a very, very long time for this ride. This is a very, very special ride and a very, very special day to bring this to your attention. As your invitation announcement stated, this ride is earth-shaking, record-breaking, and 35 years in the making. It's very appropriate that in 2010, this park celebrates its 35th anniversary. It's also very appropriate that on its 35th anniversary, we're going to introduce a once-in-a-lifetime attraction to the park. This is going to be the biggest and best anniversary present that you've ever seen. For 35 years, we've been on the cutting edge of amusement park innovation. And while our newest attraction will continue that trend, it reminds us of what brings us to the park, what brings guests to the park. Fun and thrills. And believe me that this ride is full of fun and thrills. It's earth-shaking and stomach-churning thrills, I guarantee it. Over the years, I think we've established ourselves as a leader in fun and thrills, hosting over 65 million guests and establishing the park as one of Virginia's leading tourist attractions. We're pleased to have with us today someone who shares our passion for our home state and for the people of Virginia. He's been a friend of King's Dominion for quite some time, and he's been a champion of tourism from his representation with the Hanover Board of Supervisors, from his continuing through his seat in the Virginia State Senate, and now as Lieutenant Governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia. Please join me in welcoming Lieutenant Governor Bill Bolling.
Well, thank you all very much, and good morning. What an exciting day this is for our friends from Cedar Fair, our friends here at Kings Dominion, for the entire Commonwealth of Virginia, certainly for Hanover County, where this wonderful park is based. And thank you all for coming and being a part of this announcement. You all know that tourism is an important part of Virginia's economy, and Kings Dominion is an important part of tourism in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Every year we have tens of thousands of people that come through this park. They have a wonderful time here. They spend a lot of money here, as I know you all are doing that are here today. But it is just beginning to get as good as it is going to get, because I will tell you, when you see what's behind this curtain and you see what's in store for you come 2010, I think it's probably going to be the best year ever in the history of a park that has had a lot of very, very good years. I want to thank Dick Kinsel and Jack Palfus for letting me be a part of this announcement today. I have had the privilege of working with Kings Dominion since way back in the early 1990s when I served on the Board of Supervisors right here in Hanover County. This has always been a wonderful park, but folks, I will tell you what these guys have done since they became the operators of this park 3 years ago is incredible. The investments that they've made, of course, we know about the Americana roller coaster, and we know about the Ferris wheel and the Dominator roller coaster. But every year they're making capital investments in this park, and today they're going to be announcing the largest single capital investment in the history of Paramount's Kings, excuse me, I always say that, Cedar Fair's Kings Dominion. I knew I was going to say that, of Cedar Fair's Kings Dominion. And I just want to give you a clue about what you're going to be seeing when this thing goes down. You're going to be seeing a coaster that has almost a mile of tracks, and at its peak is taller than the Eiffel Tower. Now that is an amazing thing. So, look, we appreciate so much what our friends from Kings Dominion do, the 4,000 people that they employ right here in Central Virginia, the capital investments that they make, the contributions that they make to tourism. Cedar Fair is a wonderful organization. They're a great corporate citizen for Virginia. Kings Dominion is a great corporate citizen for Virginia. And we're really excited about the partnership that you're going to be hearing about here today with some very, very good people. So this is a wonderful day, and I promise when this coaster is unveiled in 2010, my wife will be on the first ride, and I'll be watching from when it takes off. But it's going to be a great day. I know you're looking forward to it, and as our friends at Cedar Fair always say, ride on, ride on.
My goodness. Thank you, Governor Bolling, Lieutenant Governor Bolling, I'm sorry. We are pleased to have you with us today, and thank you very much for saying that you're going to be back with us in the spring, because there's an invitation and a car with your name on it, or Jeannie's name on it, to ride. And I promise you it'll be a ride that you won't forget. All right, so are you ready to hear about our newest attraction? Hey, yeah, that's the response I was looking for. All right. So, here we go. This $25 million attraction will be the largest capital investment in Kings Dominion's history. It will be the tallest and the fastest ride of its type on the East Coast. If you turn around, Governor Bolling, Lieutenant Governor Bolling has already mentioned this, but if you turn around and look to the top of the Eiffel Tower, it's almost as tall as our wonderful landmark attraction, the Eiffel Tower. And if that isn't enough, look at our brilliant red Q rails right here. What you see on your left and your right, that's actual pieces of track that will be a part of the coaster. And again, if that isn't enough, it takes its name from one of racing's most beloved and tenacious drivers. Ladies and gentlemen,